Okay, so full disclosure, you might be wondering why we are relegated to the hallway, me and my little buddy here for my favorite segment of the week. We lost power. So, Mad Dog, tell us why you're mad. I'm sure you're not happy about this.
If they didn't pay Stephen A. $400 million, maybe they could pay the freaking bills. ESPN, Bert, Jimmy, and the fellas. I mean, goodness gracious, how dare you, A, squeeze me and stick me in a hallway with strikes from 2000. Look at these stupid streets. I mean, right here. Look at that. I don't like that. You took me away from my sight. All because you got to pay him $150 million guaranteed. All right, number one. You know what? Here's a laugh, Stevie. It was funny. Here's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to run on a court on Thursday night when the Knicks beat Indiana, and I am going to go crazy. I'm going to have a courtside seat, and I am going to go crazy on Matherin. I'm going to get all over them. Haliburton, Naismith. I'm going to go right to their face, and I'm going to yell and scream. And I'm saying, we'll see you Saturday in Indianapolis, and then back here on Monday night. And you know what? I'll get a little snow. I won't. I'll get kicked out of the building. That's what I'll do. And I'll never be able to walk in Madison Square Garden again. How in the world did Haliburton's father get a chance to go into a suite to watch the game yesterday? This is ridiculous. Either a ban is a ban or it isn't. And don't let me hear anything about some 8-game suspension. They played 3 home games. He went on the court with Giannis in Game 5 in Milwaukee. They played 2 games against Cleveland. One of those games they won by 60 points. Nothing to get mad about there. And 1 game against the Knicks. And then he's back in a suite. I got to see the cameras on him for 5 hours? Enough already. Bad behavior is bad behavior. You got to treat this properly. Don't leave it in Indiana's hands. This is Adam Silver. When a fan is on the court, and I don't care who his son is, when his fan is on a court mocking the opponent when their season is over and going face to face, that is it. There is no coming back from that. You're at least out a year. The idea that they gave him a slap on the wrist and he's back again, that's a disgrace. If I did that, I'd be kicked out. First off, I wouldn't be doing this right now, and I'd be kicked out forever. So that is number one. Stephen, thoughts?
S.A., there is some truth to what he's saying.
There's no doubt there's some truth to what he's saying. I'm not refuting that. It's just a matter of compassion, man. I think he was wrong. He should never have done what he did, and we all condemned him for it, and deservedly so, especially when your own son has to go on a podium and acknowledge that his dad was wrong and out of pocket. But it wasn't like it was violent or anything like that. He was taunting Giannis. It was low class. It was unacceptable. It was juvenile. And he should have been ashamed for himself, and he should have been embarrassed. But, you know, your son is the star. Your son is the star of the team. And I'm just like, yeah, it's 8 games or whatever. Let him back into the arena. Don't let it happen.
That's number one.
That's
all right. Now, can you imagine if I did this segment every Wednesday with a pair of sunglasses? You guys would be killing me. I'd be destroyed on the internet forever and ever and ever. Who's this 65-year-old fart with a bunch of sunglasses during this silly show, this stupid segment which they make me do every week? Can you imagine what we are seeing now? And I hate to do this to Chalamet, but this is fair. You know what? It's indoors. Okay, it's not 95 degrees near the equator in Aruba. Russell Wilson and Chalamet wearing sunglasses in the last 2 days at Madison Square Garden in Indianapolis. I mean, I love Timmy. Tim, nobody cares about Bob Dylan anymore. Take the sunglasses off. And Russell Wilson, I understand you want to be disguised with how poorly you played, and no Giant fan wants to see you. Take the sunglasses off when you're in a building watching an NBA playoff game. It's 10 o'clock at night, and he's got his sunglasses on. Oh, my God, the both of them, they look like horses' fannies. That is number 2.
Stephen
Well,
A?
here's my response to that. Number one, don't sell yourself short, doggy. I mean, those shades didn't look bad on you, so you might want to try them. Secondly, all things that look like shades isn't necessarily shades. It's a style thing. Now, the dark shades, I get you, but something with a light tint that accentuates the outfit that you're wearing, that completes it, that looks good, just because it looks like it's a pair of shades doesn't necessarily make it so. So I would tell you, and then not only that, you know what? Listen, I don't like shades indoors either, but I'm talking about legit shades. as in dark. I mean, it's considerably darker. I'm not talking about a light tint that matches with your outfit. That's a style point. There's nothing wrong with that. Miss Fashionista right there, Molly.
Oh,
can tell
stop
you that.
it.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Courtside.
It's a ball game.
Please
You don't wear shades at a ball game.
with glasses on when you go to the game.
Molly,
Yeah.
haven't you worn stylish at courtside, Molly? Haven't you worn the stylish kind of glasses before? Haven't you done that?
Yeah, I've definitely worn glasses,
Sunglasses?
but I haven't worn sunglasses. But I'm not a superstar like those.
All right. Number 3. He always moans and groans that I don't invite him on the air. Oh, he never called me. He did that last week. He was killing me about how come I never get a chance to go on Mad Dog Radio, like it's a big deal. So what do I do last Thursday and Friday, especially Friday before Game 2 of the Knicks series? I texted him at 12 o'clock in the afternoon, Stevie, I could use you today for 10 minutes on Game 2, and I'll get you out in 10 minutes. I know you like to do a long segment because it's up against the thing.
Oh, my God.
I hear nothing.
Oh, my God.
I hear
Did
nothing.
he ghost you?
He blew me off.
Stephen
He
A.
blew me off. And then at 7
such a
o'clock,
lie.
when
He's
he
such a
said
liar.
that no, I'm not a liar. And then at 7 o'clock, when he's in his limo to the Four Seasons in Minneapolis, he gives me a message. Sorry, I was in the air. Steve, land the plane, get off the plane, get to a phone. I don't care if it's in Des Moines. I don't care if it's in Moline. I don't care if it's in Madison, Wisconsin. When I call you, get off the plane, land it. It's private. Land the damn thing. Get to the phone booth. Give me 10 minutes. Get back on your merry way. Have your cocktail and fly to Minnesota. What you did to me last Friday was an absolute unmitigated disgrace. I understand that right now you're bigger than life. Minneapolis, Oklahoma City, you're bigger than
we're in a hallway.
You're bigger than SGA, so you can't be bothered. But what you did to me and all the fellas at Sirius on Friday on Mad Dog was absolutely abominable, and you should be ashamed. And I mean it.
Stephen A., you go.
You're a liar. He's lying through his stinking teeth. I called into his radio show a couple of days before that, okay? I called in, Molly. I called in. I was on the air. I have the tape. And he did not call me Friday. He was just jealous because he thought I was in a private jet when, in fact, I had flown commercial. And no, I wasn't at the Four Seasons Hotel. He lied about that, too. And no, I'm not the biggest star in Oklahoma City. That would happen to be Kendrick Perkins. He's lying across the board, but that's doggy. I know it makes a good segment, so you go ahead and spread that lie all you want to. It is not true. I did not ghost him.
Stephen A., do you think it's at all funny that we were relegated to the hallway, though? That's what I want to know.
That is funny, and he deserves it, because if you're going to be in lies, you don't need to be in studio telling lies. You need to be in the hallway doing it. Good for you.